afternoon, good evening, or even better to say good night, because in Serbia it's 11 p.m. I hope you're having fun by watching this video, and I hope you are pretty much excited because we are going to speak about false friends. Well, do you know what the false friends are? Because maybe some people do not know what false friends are. Could you explain to them what they are with
I
your
think I
own words?
remember, but if you can explain me what it is, it would be better.
Okay, so false friends are just like okay, I will compare it with your daily life. So basically, a false friend is the person that doesn't appear when you actually need it. You know, this person just compliments you, or always celebrates your succeeds, or even better, or even worse, pretends that this person is happy because of your success or whatever, but in real, this person dreams on um so yes, has like really bad dreams, such as betraying you or something like this. So I can say that it's something similar with the language in which sense? It's that they sound very, very, very similar, or they are written absolutely the same, but the meaning of those words are completely different. Yeah.
It's the opposite to a transparent word.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened about transparent word? I think
Uh,
you.
yeah. I heard, but I think it would be better if you would explain that part well.
Sure. A transparent word is exactly the opposite to a false friend. You know, it's two words who sound similar in two different languages, and the meaning is practically the same. For example, between Spanish and English, transparent is a transparent word because in Spanish, transparent is transparente. So it's practically the same.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you for clarification. But now we are not working on transparent words. We are now working on false friends. So I will focus now, for example, one word from Russian and from Serbian. They are written absolutely the same, in the same way, Russian and Serbian. For example,
Yes,
for example,
trudno.
we will come to this. We will come to this, but I wanted to say život, and here, život. In Russian, the accent goes here, život. In Serbian, the accent goes here, život. But the meaning here means stomach. And in Serbian, we have life. See,
Wow.
one word, but completely different meanings. And yes, like you said, we have what did you say? True, but they wrote it with O here, like. But reading is
Yes, the old song sounds like an A.
trudna. Trudna. It's actually the reading. In Serbian, we also have trudna, with the difference that here is difficult and here is pregnant.
I mistake these words dozens of times. I don't know why. When I try to speak Serbian, I say, "Ah, это trudno."
Maybe because your dream is like to get this possibility so that the men can become pregnant. In the
Maybe.
future. I
Not a dream for me. No, I not enough brave to be pregnant.
No, but definitely that would be something special, some kind of big evolution, I would say, big event, right? Okay, okay. Well, okay, and there is also another word which is this, muka, I muka. Again, different intonation, muka, I muka. And basically, in Russian, it's a flour. It's an ingredient in the kitchen that serves you to prepare food. In Serbian, muka is like when you feel like very, very bad that you want to vomit.
Oh,
Yes. Feel so badly.
I've listened about muka in Russian, but not muka in Serbian. So that's
Yes,
definitely
actually, if you watch some Serbian dramas or even Croatian dramas, and I think you would hear this word like a bunch of times from girls saying "muka mi je," like because they are at the beginning of the pregnancy, and all women like feels like that, you know. So
Mm. So
yes,
again, with pregnant people.
not only like this. So for example, it can also be like
So
"muka
it
mi je."
would be like the equivalent of "I'm sick."
Yeah, kind of. Also, we use it with the persons, sorry, with the people when we are like kind of fed up on somebody, and we can say "muka mi je od tebe." So like I'm fed up, you know, like I can't stand you anymore. Like it's too much for me. Yeah, so kind of I'm sick of you, and you know. But actually, now that we mentioned this muka, it's funny because in Italian, did you know that exists also la mucca?
Yes, la mucca,
What does it mean in Italian?
the cow,
Yes.
isn't it?
So moo. Yeah.
And talking about cows, greetings to my mom.
Pardon me?
Talking about cows, greetings to my mom.
Why talking about cows? Greetings to
I'm
your
calling
mom.
her cow. That's why.
Oh my God! Why? Why do you do this? Why?
Because I know she won't understand this video. Because if she would understand this video, I'm deaf, man.
Uh-oh.
Nah, nah, nah. I'm just joking.
And is there any word in Spanish with muca? I don't think so.
Mm, No, I don't really think so.
Okay, okay, good. Because I think that would be too much, like even another false friend with this, you know, even in
Maybe
Spanish.
hookah exists. It is
Pardon? What?
hookah with
Hookah?
C. Yes, it's like the short version. It's like very informal word, but it's a short version of cucaracha, crocodile.
Ah, gotcha. In Serbian we use kuka, but usually the sailors use it on the ship. Yeah, so it's completely different meaning.
That's the
Okay.
fascinating part of the languages.
Yeah. So I guess that's now enough with Russian. Uh, so in the meanwhile, while I delete this, could you please now tell us some false friends between Spanish and Italian or Spanish and Portuguese? So now it's your turn.
Uh, what about if I start with English? Because I thought many of them in English. I mean English and Spanish.
Okay.
For example, and I want especially to focus in this because many of my students sometimes because both words are similar, they mistake the meaning between yes the English word and what it means in Spanish, and you know it's not the same. One of the most
Okay.
common is desert.
Okay.
You know, it sounds very close to the Spanish word desierto,
Yes.
but in fact, uh, in Spanish, in the meaning, the real meaning of desert in Spanish is postre,
Yeah. Okay.
and dessert is in English.
Yeah.
Quite close. I mean, it's just an S of difference, so I understand why they mistake with this. But yeah, sometimes uh, this could be confused. Uh, Another one could be to deliver,
Mm-hmm.
which sound very close to the Spanish word deliberar,
Mm-hmm.
but delivers means in Spanish means entregar, so to give
Yeah.
some.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and deliberar in English is to deliberate.
Okay.
Uh, Now I would like one in the most common one between Spanish and Portuguese. You know, sometimes both languages, both Portuguese and Spanish, are quite close, and I could say that 90% of the words are transparent words.
Mm-hmm.
So, so yes, I understand why some student, even me, sometimes we mistake uh, these some words. One of the most common is escritorio.
Okay.
Escritorio in Spanish means office. So,
Okay.
sorry. In Portuguese means office. So you see, it's very common to confuse. Yes, in Portuguese means office, and in Spanish it's like the desk.
Aha. Interesting.
But yes, both are written in the same way. Escritorio.
Okay.
Um, what else? Um, we have. Let me think. Well, contest in
Mm-hmm.
some word very common in English, and usually people mistake about this word. Um
Okay.
which is, in fact, sounds very close to the Spanish word uh, contestar,
Uh-huh.
but contest doesn't mean contestar. Contest means concurso.
Sí.
Concur concurso, and in English, well, contest. Contestar in English is to answer.
Ah, okay.
Let me think. Well, and then if you want, we can put a comma and
Okay.
start with that four friends that make us go red.
What do you mean by that?
Words who sound similar, okay,
Uh-huh.
because they are four friends, but in a language have an innocent meaning, but in another language could be a mad word. These are
Ah,
these are these are the most dangerous in my opinion, because
yes. Actually, I think in Serbia, between Serbian and Turkish, we have like very, very good example for this. Let me, yeah, really, I swear. Actually, I will write here. So Turkish and Serbian. So the most common and like the the worst actually is Kara and Kara. Yes, I will explain why. Let's focus firstly on Turkish part, okay? Kara in Turkish, it can be black, it can be brunette, and in Ottoman's Turkish, it would mean like brave. Okay. And on the other hand, in Serbian, kara, it can be like to reproach. Sorry, it's a noun, so it's reproach only, without two. My bad. So it's reproach. Or number two, it can be penis. So from this, actually, we even can put T here in order to get the verb. And when we get this as a verb, karate, it would be like to reproach somebody or to fuck somebody.
so
Yes.
yeah, yes, I always want to tell people this. There are teachers who don't want to say this for friends because they are shame or something. But I think a student must know this in order to don't be a shock for foreign people.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So this is the reason why I really
I remember.
hate. This is the reason why I really hate when Turkish people tell me Caracas, like a brunette girl in Turkish, But like when my Serbian mind here analyzes this word, it's like no,
What do you want with me?
kind of like that. Yes. Poor
No,
me. Poor me. Oh, but in Italian, when you say cara, we know that it is a deer, right?
yes,
And
they are for feminine.
yeah, and in Spanish, so we also have cara, which is expensive.
Yes, I remember another one in Italian, which is imbarazata with Spanish.
Ah,
Embarazada, which sounds like the Spanish word embarazada. Embarazada is pregnant, but imbarazada in Italian is like 30.
yes, yes. Like in English. In English, they also have embarrassed, which is like ashamed or something like this. Yes, but
And well, here came the another example between Italian and Spanish, uh, caña,
how?
caña,
Caña. Okay.
uh, with you know in Spanish. I don't know how is this word in English, but it is what you use for fish. Uh,
Okay.
and I forgot the word. Well, I will then remember. But in Italian means like beach.
Oh, oh. Okay.
I think it's road in English. The fishing road.
Uh-huh.
Um, okay, another one. This one between Spanish and Polish.
Okay.
Kocham.
Hoja.
Kocham.
Ah, Koham.
Kocham.
Okay.
In Polish has like a nice meaning. It's to love, to like.
Yes.
Polish person tells you kocham cię, it's I love you.
Yes.
But it sounds like Spanish words coger. Uh, and how to say this? Maybe if you study the Spanish from Spain, you won't have this trouble because coger is like to take something.
Yeah, yeah,
But in
exactly.
Latin America, coger is used like a synonym of to fuck, fuck with something, with somebody. So,
Yeah. And
yeah,
and that also reminds me like when I when I spoke with a man from Venezuela and and you know like by default I told him once that I wanted to take the pan like with the Spanish verb coger, and I totally forgot at that moment about these false friends within Latin American.
I always explain this because yes, many people study the Spanish from Spain, and in Spain it's very common to say coger.
Yeah.
For us, even when I say it, I feel shame, really. But for us, yes, with this meaning, we just can't say or listen. This is like
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And I can imagine also like the face of this guy when I told him that. I bet he was imagining me. How can I even fuck the pen? No, but also that when we speak about fucking, it reminds me also on the false friend, even with Serbian, because it sounds completely almost the same with only one word. Sorry, only one letter. So it's with B and with D. Yeah, bem and yeah, them. This one means I eat and sorry, I fuck. With B is I fuck, and this one with D is I eat. So I tell this because I remember that this man from America told me once that in the summer he loves to to fuck the vegetables. So with B, and like I was shocked.
So, so guys, pay attention to this B and this D.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to talk in Serbian, pay attention because the difference between to eat and to fuck is just a single letter.
Yeah. And but no worries. Actually, I was teasing him, by the way, because I told him, "Wow, I didn't know that you were like so much advanced, and also I didn't know that you liked to fuck vegetables so much. How is that possible?"
No, yes, yes. This I don't know why. Maybe we have like dirty mind, but we usually remember much better this kind of four friends than other one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know why. In fact, I remember another one between Italian and Spanish, which is the word nudo.
Noodle.
Uh,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah, in
which
Italian
means
is naked. Yeah.
is made. Yes, but in Spanish is not.
Ah, okay.
So yes, in Spanish it's not something. It's not a big deal, but yes. Well, also it's not a big deal in Italian. It's not such a.
I think they are also used to watch naked girls all the time, especially in the movies, or whatever. So I don't think they have problems with that. Uh,
No, yeah. And
Maybe,
well, I don't know if you want to say.
maybe Arabic people would have problems with that because they are all covered. Even women are so covered, and culture is totally different. So I find them a little bit reserved. So maybe they would have some difficulties with that, but not Italians.
No, not definitely not Italian people.
Yeah.
Ask the Cicciolina if you don't believe me.
No, I believe you. No worries. Okay.
Well, the next one I don't know if you want to say it or I will say it. You know
Go
which one
ahead.
I'm talking about, isn't it? Some between Serbian and Spanish.
I think I know, but go ahead. You say it.
Okay. Uh, in Serbian, the word puta,
Uh-huh.
well, could be many meanings. Like, but I think the most common is like times, no? Dva puta, tri puta, so 2 times, 3 times.
Yes.
2 times it doesn't exist, it's twice, not 2 times. Twice, 3 times.
But it
But
also can be multiplied with. So 2 puta 2 jednako je 4. 2 multiplied with 2 equals to 4.
yeah, also has this meaning. But in Spanish, uh, puta, it's a prostitute. It's like very informal way to say to call a prostitute.
Yeah, so for prostitute, yes, we have in Serbian another word, but this
And
is
this
like a
word
beach.
is also for friends.
This is beach in like this in Spanish. Yeah. So and beach. If somebody tells you that you are a bitch, you are kind of. Not like any kind of prostitute, not any kind of whore, like you are like a fancy whore because you know how to take the benefit from all of this. So that's the difference.
Yes, but I don't know. Maybe obviously all depends with which is the intention of the person who tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes puta could be something like a soft word or could be really offensive, depending on the context.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
exactly. But when we speak about this, we also have another word, curva, so which
which is
is
another four friends between Spanish and English. I will let you explain this time.
yeah, in Serbian it's a whore. It's a typical whore, not even prostitute. It's a whore, you know. So like I would say the yeah. So because when you say like a prostitute, like prostitutka, you know, it's kind of like a whore with a higher rank, you know, like a little bit higher promotion and stuff like that. And when you say whore, it means that you really go like with anybody, no matter what, you know. So you're like at the down social ranking, let's say like that. Um, yeah.
Well,
So
yes, in Spanish, the difference between a prostitute and a puta probably is that prostituta is a little bit refined word.
mhm.
But there is another ways to say it even more formal, if I can say it.
Prepago, is that?
Which one?
Prepago. So una sí, como un prepago, como so like when you work also like only when somebody calls you and you do such kind
Oh,
of
no,
sexual thing.
maybe the most refined way to name a prostitute is say that she's a woman
Woman of what?
of the life, una mujer de la vida.
Are you kidding me? Really?
Yes, yes, maybe it's a little bit dull because yes, maybe in the present it's not so used, but yes, probably it's like the most refined way to call a prostitute.
And Turks are extremely strange regarding to this. They would say aşk melek, and melek is angel. Aşk is love. So practically they say for that kind of person, the angel of love. Literally.
Wow.
Don't ask me why.
No, yes, yes. We are only talking about meanings. And where come these meanings? This is word for linguistics.
Yeah, exactly. The Turks forgive me for mentioning all of those false friends. Affeden is Benny, lütfen. Okay.
No, yeah, but it's good to know these fall friends. I know we are laughing because we are having a little bit of shame. I can bet that you and me we are both with shame when we say these words, but I think it's a good tool for students to know because it's you will have even more shame if you tell this to a native when you're practicing and
Mhm.
the native the other person look at you like what do you want to say? I remember once I was well I study Dutch then okay my teacher asked me to name the parts of the body
Okay.
then the way to make plurals in Dutch is like with an S or with N at the end.
Okay.
But you need to know how to do this plural. It's a little bit like English. Generally you have the S at the end, but not all words makes the plural with the S at the end. For example, child and children.
Right.
So I wrote finger,
Mhm.
fingers, which in Dutch is very close. It's finger, but I do the sorry. I wrote the plural with en,
Okay.
and the plural is with s. If I say with s, fingers means the plural fingers,
Okay.
many fingers. But fingeren, it's a verb, and that means to masturbate.
Whoa.
So my teacher was red like a tomato, and I was like, what? What the hell I did? What the hell I wrote? So yes,
Well,
for
you were
who
you
watch
were
this video, we are telling this to you so you don't have to have this kind of situation.
yeah. Actually, if I were your teacher or of that native of that language, I would probably have teased you, and I would say, well, you are almost right, because we in order to use it, in order to do this kind of activity, we have to use our fingers, you know. So
So yes, then I understood that yes, it's to use fingers, in fact. But it was like my second class with her. Uh, we didn't know each other.
Mhm.
Maybe now that we know each other much better, and we became closer, it will be like just a funny situation. But in this
Yeah.
moment, it was like it was embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, you never know until like you don't try. So so we all make mistakes. Okay, and I think also the last thing I would say, only nice things now between Serbian and Turkish. For example, when you say yatak, um, in the Croatian, when you say yatak, it means bed. You know, bed for sleeping. But in Serbian, when you say yatak, it's completely different meaning. So we use it to call like the places where we actually used to hide the haiduks, you know, like during the war. And yeah, during the war with between our countries, unfortunately. But I guess because of lack of the knowledge, and because they used to hide those people only in a small house with only one bed, and like a kitchen and whatever. And I would hear like from Turks all the time saying yatak, 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 I guess. And then probably because of lack of the knowledge,
Could
they
be.
kind of
Got
did
sense.
this. Yes. But for Turks, yatak means bed, like you sleep there. Another interesting example between Serbian and Turkish, it's orman. Orman. When you say in Turkish orman, it's a wardrobe. Sorry, not a wardrobe. My bad. It's a forest. My bad. Forest. And in Serbian, it's a wardrobe. Opposite. So imagine like like a Turkish man coming to Serbia, and he listens like to the Serb saying "Hoću da kupim Morman," and like he would say, "How would you buy the
No,
forest?"
no. What I think it's a man calling by telephone. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm in the Orman. So get out of the Orman, man. So yes, he was a Turkish who was lost in the forest, but you know, Serbian thought he was inside of the wardrobe. So yes,
Yeah, that is
watch out, people. Watch out with. I remember another one between Spanish and Italian, which is chivo.
Chivo? What does it mean?
Chivo. In Spanish, in Italian means food,
Oh,
but in Spanish is billy goat.
how?
The billy goat.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, amazing. Well, I think that's enough like for the false friends. I'm pretty sure that like in other languages there are many false friends more, but like simply I cannot come up with any idea right now, especially because it's too late in my country.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
and pause because we have to leave something for maybe another video.
Hope we
Right?
can do another one because I wanted to give some ones in French, but in this moment I can't think of nobody. But I
No,
know that there are many.
no worries. You can do this like for the next video. I think this one is long enough as well. Okay, thank you guys for watching this. If you like this video, so subscribe to my YouTube channel and to the YouTube channel of my very nice and good polyglot friend. Well, and of course, share it so that other people can learn something from us. Well, do you have any question or any idea for our subscribers and followers?
Oh no, just keep studying and don't be afraid to make mistakes. You see that we all make mistakes, so keep
Yeah,
going forward.
especially when we are
Keep learning.
excited. We make mistakes.
Definitely.
Okay. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in some other video. Take care. Bye.